This scene from Sandlot and the movie in general is a great depiction of my life growing up. My neighborhood was filled with kids, boys and girls, and we were all really close. We were always outside playing kickball, tag, t-ball, what have you, and had nicknames, of course, and we had a clubhouse. There was even an old man on the corner that if we hit the ball into his yard, it was gone forever. This scene struck me because it really does hit home when Ham's big diss was, "You hit like a girl." That is the go-to cut down for kids, and it just reminds me of how young I was, how different I used to be, and how awesome that neighborhood really was.
You eat dog crap for breakfast, geek. You mix your weeds with your mama's toe jam. Yeah! You bob for apples in the toilet, and you like it. You play ball like a girl. Start it. Follow my lead.
This scene from The Blind Side was a big part of my life that was very traumatic for me. When I was in middle school, I was in a very bad car accident that my mom and I were very lucky to have gotten out of. The car was almost totaled, and the deer that was thrown into the windshield ended up in the back seat of the car. This scene reminds me how lucky I am and how very thankful that we both came out of this car crash just happy everyone is okay. Last but not least is a scene from Twilight's New Moon. Most people know the story of Edward and Bella and their complicated romance, and man did I feel like I was living through their life when I was reading the books. My current boyfriend and I have been through a lot, and not on our own account. There was a time when Tim and I dated before, but we had to split up, and we both were devastated about it. It took 5 years before he came back to me, and we've been inseparable since. I know it may seem cheesy to you, but when I was reading this book, it was crazy how I felt so similar.
Changes things. A lot. But if it's not too much to ask, can you just promise me something?